Empty Jacuzzi builds some anticipation for many half dozens of viewers tuning in. Marc Yaffee, Sunday Night Jokes in the Jacuzzi, late as usual, but keeping the streak alive at week 43, if my memory serves me correctly. Oh, come on, here. Trying to put this live on Instagram. I forgot how to do that. Okay. Sorry, Instagram. Let's go talk to the good folks at TikTok. Trolling for viewers. This is what's called. All right, let's see. Is that working? We'll see in a second. All right, 4 people like sitting there. What the hell's going on? I'm staring at an empty jacuzzi. Marc Yaffee cannonballing onto stage. No introductions, no opener. Just me. A beautiful day in sunny Sparks and all you good folks. Hold on here. Okay. Yeah, man, it's bright out here. This is much nicer. I take the bright sun over the freaking windy cold. Anyway, welcome. It's Jokes from the Jacuzzi. The highest rated show at 6 p.m. on a Sunday from a backyard in Sparks, Nevada, coming to you weekly, most weeks. And yeah, let's get right to it, folks. We got news. We got news and more news. Joe Biden has announced his big new infrastructure campaign this week. And the campaign even has a slogan. Joe came up with the slogan himself. It's go big or go to a home. First Lady Joe Biden created a lot of controversy. Joe Biden was seen in fishnet stockings and high heels. Evidently, the Bidens are working extra hard to raise money to reduce the federal deficit. Katy Perry. No, I can't see if TikTok can see me. Yeah, good enough. So, you know, I'm trying to do 2 cameras at once here. All right. I don't know if that's better or not. Katy Perry said she quit shaving her legs after she became a mom. She now refers to her legs as her Harry Styles. And between her upper legs, she has a growing Orlando Bloom. A disgruntled Walmart employee drove his car through the front entrance of a North Carolina Walmart. The elderly greeter narrowly escaped injury running out of the vehicle's path and setting a record as the fastest recorded Walmart greeter in company history. Another angry customer in a vehicle, angry drive-through customer, shot up a Burger King after being forced to wait too long. Thankfully, no employees were injured as they were all on break. Also, Burger King, setting the stage for America's social unrest. A man was arrested for strangling a Burger King employee who told him he needed to wear a mask. Okay, the employee is fine. I would never make fun if someone died. The employee survived the near strangulation. The man told police the attempted strangling was not COVID mask related. He was just pissed off he didn't get enough ketchup. A 6-year-old boy, another food related item. He found a bullet in his Cheetos. The investigators believe it's a part of an ongoing feud between Cheetos and Doritos. Some guy in Florida, of course, I've got to have Florida's got at least one story. Thank you, Matt Getz, whatever, and other folks. But this is not Matt Getz. Maybe it is. I don't know. Man said he spent $15,000 to come to Disney World, so he didn't need to do the park temperature check. He bypassed the park temperature attendant. He was arrested for trespassing. He later agreed to take a temperature check. He got one in county jail. 6-year-old boy, we talked about that. Oh, Senator Mitch McConnell now says companies should stay out of politics. No word yet on how much of the campaign contributions he's returning to his corporate donors. Up in Michigan, I announced you live on Twitter. I can't believe the only one to make Mark here, Marks. Thank you. Anianuaya. I got to learn how to say that correctly. You got to school me on that. So promoting, I got people out there helping promote. I appreciate that. Lake Superior State University in Upper Michigan will offer a cannabis chemistry degree. This will be the first time C students are fighting to get into a college lab class. You see, Rudy Giuliani's son, Andrew Giuliani, is considering a run for New York mayor. Rudy has already announced if Andrew loses, the election was rigged. More campaign news. Nearly half of Americans want Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to run for president. Johnson is said to actually be wrestling with the decision. And Caitlyn Jenner is exploring a run for governor of California. Looks like someone else is getting a new reality show. Former Vice President Mike Pence just inked a 7-figure book deal for his memoirs. It's going to be a tell-all book. It's going to be a juicy one with shocking revelations that he once jaywalked while crossing the street, and he watched an R-rated movie. A woman with the world record, Guinness World Record for the longest nails, had them cut by a doctor with a rotary saw. After 30 years, she had the same nails. Her manicurist announced she will now have 17 spots open for other clients. Kentucky, they screwed up pretty bad. University of Kentucky mistakenly sent out 500,000 acceptance letters to incoming freshmen. You thought freshman year was tough before? Try living in a dorm with 37 other people. Dorm room, I meant. U.S. intelligence reports painted a grim picture of the Earth's future. They said COVID, global warming, fallout, economic instability, and pollution are pushing the planet to a breaking point. The good news, it concludes, it's never been easier to get home food delivery. Some lady in New York knocked out her own teeth after drinking too much mimosas, too many mimosas at a bottomless brunch. Yeah, so you take the glass, smashed her front teeth out. She says she plans to continuing to attend the bottomless mimosa brunches, but next time she will be bringing her own sippy cup. Man, you imagine having to explain that to the dentist when you show up? I had too many mimosa. Took my dad, my 93-year-old dad, I had to take him to a new dentist, so I had to use the GPS. The lady voice goes, in 0.3 miles, make a right turn. My dad goes, and I quote, she's got a nice voice. I bet you'd like to meet her. Yeah, I would, Dad, but I'm in a relationship with a lady named Alexa. In his 93-year-old brain, he thinks there's actual live operators in Peoria, Illinois, smoking Lucky Strike cigarettes, thumbing through map books, giving directions, sticking wires into an operator board. I asked my dad, Dad, you ever date an operator? He goes, probably. Back then, I was playing the field. In my day, women were a dime a dozen. What the? Did you just compare women to loose change? I think we should have a senior GPS for the elders, like 75 and older. It would be like one of those life alert buttons grandma wears around the neck, but the senior GPS would stand for a grandpa positioning system, right? Instead of hitting the button and yelling, I'm lost and I've fallen, I can't get up, it'll be like, boop, I'm lost and I'm late for the doctor. Then it will just, the GPS will just give directions like one old person to another person. Hey, Mac, don't get your panties worked up in a bunch, Mac. If you keep your wits about you, and mind your P's and Q's, I'll get you to your destination by 1/2 or I'll be a monkey's uncle. What you're going to do is make a right turn at Highway 22 at the old McGuire filling station. Tell you what, he was one mean cuss. One time I spilled some ethyl filling up my Studebaker. He read me the riot act. Now the place is one of them Pakistani mini-marts. It's open by one of them turban-wearing fellas. About a half mile later, you come upon the old Franklin farm. The old orchard's been pulled out. They put in a Hyundai car lot. Can you believe it? Koreans making cars now. When I fought there in 51, all they had were carts and donkeys. Americans driving Hyundais instead of Fords. Tell you what, the country's going to hell in a handbasket. And if you need directions, I can send you there too. It's literally most of the phrases my dad knew growing up. Oh yeah, they're right. You're right. Ani, the White Lives, my friend Ani was saying the White Lives Matter protest fizzled. They had like one Krispy Kreme salesman and a Proud Boy that thought he was meeting someone on a Tinder date. Yeah, so like most phrases my dad knew when I was a kid are extinct, right? Then I started thinking, I'm old enough now that half the words and phrases I knew as a kid were extinct. We had phrases like synchronize your watches, or operators are standing by, or pencil me in. That was a Kodak moment. They had one phrase, was like, if only I had a camera. Well, that's not a problem now. We got 300 million plus Michael Moore wannabe documentary filmmakers pulling out their iPhones and Androids, filming anything unusual the second it starts to unfold, right? People now, man, it's just, we don't even think about we just get a camera, we just start shooting anything. If someone ran up into this jacuzzi and attacked me right now, two people would probably come to my aid if I had a live crowd here, right? The rest of the people would be filming. Now, what happened to us as a country, right? People would be like, oh, yeah, I saw him. That dude got his ass kicked during the comedy show. It was crazy. Some guy ran up onto the stage. How far away were you? I was like 5 feet away. Did you do anything? Yeah, I recorded it. And thanks to my footage, the DA has a slam dunk case. I'm a hero. What's wrong with us now? Right? You hear something like fire, grab some footage. No, grab a hose. Earthquake, start recording. No, start evacuating. Like, follow me. Sure, what's your Instagram handle? Well, that's it. I just want to run some new stuff out, some old stuff, not some stuff I'm working on, and you guys have been, you've been there. You've been there. Dial 900. I commit a flying tackle. Yeah, so anyway, I got a show coming up. It's a doubleheader night. I'll be on the KO Comedy Show. If you go to KOComedy.com, K like knock, O like out. Myself and five or six other funny folks. Free show tomorrow night. I'll be on the Writers of Conan Presents through hosted by Flappers Comedy Club. So if you go to the Flappers website, you can see how to check that out. And my website, Laugh with Marc, MARC, has a list of all my upcoming shows. You guys have a safe week, and I will see you next Sunday. Thanks.